Hey everybody, for this week's video I tried to learn 7 trampoline flips in as little time as possible. I probably should have put the net up for this one, but I'm not gonna do that. So the first flip I tried to learn was a corkscrew. And it was harder than I thought. It's freaking scary. The good news was that I could nail a backflip 180, but the bad news being that I couldn't go any further than that. So I decided to finish learning this trick later, and for now learn something easier, and I picked the Arabian. Is that it? Already? I was really excited to learn this flip on my first try, and with it done, I moved on to the back layout. That's 2 down, just got 5 more to go. Now with 2 off the list, I moved on to the next skill. The rodeo. The rodeo was one of the flips I was the most excited to learn because I think it looks stylish as hell. But it was also one of the most scary ones for me. Because you had to hold onto your ankles during this flip, meaning if I made a mistake, I couldn't put my hands out. And I know it's still on a trampoline, but I've gotten injured on a trampoline before. It is not exactly my proudest moment, okay? Why is there a bee on the trampoline? Look at this dude. So in the meantime, I worked on some baby steps, just grabbing my ankles in the air and working on getting over this fear gradually. However, for the rest of the day, I just couldn't commit to doing this backflip, and the sun was setting as well, so I decided to leave it for tomorrow. After warming up, I quickly realized that I still was too afraid to do a rodeo. I just wasn't going anywhere, so I tried out learning a cheek gainer. Now, in theory, the cheek gainer should be one of the easiest trampoline flips, but for whatever reason, I just couldn't land it. Even after dozens of attempts, it just wasn't happening. Maybe it's because to do this, you have to jump off on one foot, which on a trampoline destroys your balance. I'm gonna fall off the trampoline. So after failing at both of these tricks, I tried something that was super fun. The Spider-Man flip. Okay, I know this is like some little kid stuff, but I love Spider-Man, okay, so why not? I was literally wearing a shirt with him on it the day before. This trick really wasn't that scary, it was just a matter of making it look cool. So after working on my form and being more aware of where I was in the air, I was able to do this. The day before this, I just couldn't do a corkscrew. But with this little motivation boost, it was time for me to tackle this flip. I may have failed yesterday, but I'm not gonna fail today, okay? I can't fail twice. Dude, I did the full spin. I could have landed that. Yes! You just gotta not be scared. You gotta go for it. Yes! First corkscrew, that felt so cool. One of the failures from yesterday, already got it done. I got a couple more moves to go. Just gotta break the fear now. So now that I've learned one of the hardest flips on my list, it was time for me to tackle the cheek gainer. But unfortunately, I was failing and being irritated at the cheek gainer so much that I decided to just do it later and for now accomplish the rodeo. I tried taking it step by step, trying to practice the motion of the move without actually grabbing my ankles, but then I eventually realized something that really helped me get over the fear. I've been doing it wrong. I keep thinking I have to grab my ankles and then do the flip. But you grab your ankles during the flip. This should make it so much less scary. I think if I just kind of commit now, I think I could do it. Because that's a lot less scary. Okay, that kind of hurt. Don't try this at home. Ah! Yes! 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 I was feeling good, so I gave the cheat gainer another try, and I was pleasantly surprised at what happened. Yeah! Finally! One more flip down. This list is over. Next up, we have the final boss, the front 360. This is one of the coolest looking ones. The day is ending and the sun is setting. Let's try and get this before the day is over. After a few attempts, I was able to get a full 360 rotation. So at this point, I was thinking that the front flip 360 would be pretty easy. I just landed a corkscrew, which is a backflip 360. And front flips are a lot less scary than backflips. Well, I wish it were that simple. Even after dozens of attempts and trying to control myself in the air as much as possible, I was just stuck in the same spot, landing on my butt over and over. My body was starting to hurt, so I had to call it a day. My right arm was really starting to hurt from being fell on constantly, but I really wanted to complete this last flip, so I just kept trying. But then this happened. With both of my shoulders messed up, I was afraid I was going to injure more of my body, and I started to kind of freak myself out, not being able to even attempt the flip anymore. Came really close to landing this so many times, but every time I've just fallen my butt. Sometimes it really hurt because I'd land in a really weird way. My right shoulder just really started to hurt. I just landed on my left shoulder all weird, and now I'm all freaked out, kind of scared I'm gonna hurt more parts of my body. I think it's better if I stop here, just let my body recover before I start attempting this again. In the future, I will learn this, but for now, I had to quit. But I really appreciate you guys for watching this. Consider subscribing if you want to see me learn this in the future and other skills. So thank you for watching and just have an awesome day. See you guys.